What is up, guys? How are you doing? Today's topic, I have a good feeling about it. Today on the streets, I'm asking people, if you're on a sick bed in a difficult situation without money to pay your medical bills, would you allow your partner to, get intimate with his or her boss to be able to raise money to save your life? That's what I'm asking on the street today. And I just have a really good feeling about this, and we're going to get some really exciting and popping responses. My name is Sean Adetunji. You're watching Night.com Street Gist. Let's hit the streets. Let's find out what we get today and enjoy the show. God forbid, but you're in the hospital, you're ill, it's really bad, it's really serious. You borrowed money for medical bills, you've paid, but you still need money. Now, the only opportunity available is that your wife has to sleep with her boss to get the money.
This is crazy.
Right? Now, what do you do in such a scenario?
This is a... To be sincere with you, actually, I don't have a definite answer for this. Because, to me personally, I would not allow that.
Okay.
I will not allow that. But if
Wait, you won't allow it. It's a life or death situation. If you don't get the money, they'll pull the plug, you're gone.
yes, personally, I won't allow that. Like I said, first place, I won't. But since that is a life and death, I need to go kneel down. That's we need to conclude that we pray to God. If that's what God's wish, then we'll go ahead.
Do you think that can ever be God's wish?
I don't want to be in two ways, but we Africans, any small thing, oh, God there, God there, God there. But though I live in China for 3 years, but Chinese people never believe whether there is God or not. They just believe that, yeah, this is it, and this is what they do, right? Likewise, in Europe, European people, they have not been to Europe, but I know that they don't too believe in that. It's just mainly we Africans that does that. So, but if I want to look at because of I stayed in China, I don't too believe in that is God's wish. So I just used my mind and said, okay, let's go.
What would you say? You say she should go ahead and do it?
Yeah,
get
sure.
you the money.
Yeah, sure, go ahead, because that's no read now.
Okay, now she goes ahead, she does it, she gets the money,
Yeah.
but then she gets pregnant with twins.
Yeah. I will take care of the child. I will take care of the child. There is no problem. Since that both of us have agreed before doing that, I will take care of the child. So after all, there are a lot of people that are barren, that adopt children as their own. So, but this one, I know that, okay, this is what both of us agreed on. So we go ahead. Taking off the child is not a problem.
All right, so let's flip the script a little bit. The other way around. This time around is your wife that is on the sick bed, and your own female boss, single lady, fine woman, is offering you the money, but she would like to sleep with you. Would you go ahead and do it?
Well, I've experienced something like this. And yes, which that's when I was serving. I served in Abuja, NEPA headquarters. So one of my directors, which I was attached to, actually did it for, but I resisted it, but at first, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it's this kind of a thing. Why not? since that there is money involved, there is no problem with that. I'll go ahead.
What if your wife says no? Would you still go ahead?
I will go ahead though. I'll go ahead.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Mistakenly, somehow you impregnate your boss. What happens then?
No, she's matured. She's matured, so it's just for us to call ourselves, okay, oh, this thing don't happen, oh, okay, well, I'm married, and you can't expect me to leave my wife and come to you. So what should we do? Both of us have to reach to conclusion. I said, okay, you have the money, take care of the child. After all, you need, that's what you are looking for. Then you go ahead, take care of that. So while I'm still okay, then maybe as time goes on, she called me and said, oh, okay, and time to time I will be coming to visit to see that.
Okay, now you use the money to save your wife, but your wife is not happy because she said no. She divorces you after she gets well. What do you do? Would you go ahead and marry your boss or what? What do you do then? Your wife divorces you after you use the money to save her life because she said no.
Well, I wouldn't think she will go to that extent, divorcing, because she has to think twice before taking that decision. If not, it's left for her. That's our own couple. There are so many fine chick outside. So since that there is children involved, she wouldn't think that way, because I believe that she will stay. So.
That's a difficult task, man. My wife have to sleep.
Would you allow it, or what would you do exactly? I mean, it's really bad. You could lose your life.
Yeah, sure. Man, I won't to. To be candid, I won't.
You won't allow your wife?
Yeah.
So you rather die?
No. To the other aspect, I will. You understand? There's one thing about life. Even though if I die, at the end of the day, she might even end up having something with our boss. You understand? So it now depends on the understanding between me and my girlfriend, my wife. You understand? After doing it, no, you can't. We men are very different. There are some men who like.
I'm talking about you. Yeah. What would you do right now? Like.
I will allow her to.
Allow her to do to get the money.
Yeah, I will.
To save your life.
To save my life. Then I will do everything possible for me. I will do everything possible to take care of her. I will try my best to.
Don't you think that's a bad thing?
I won't have any bad feelings. But she saved my life. Then I have to do everything for her to make her happy in my house.
All right, that's great. But during the process, she got pregnant. Then what do? She got pregnant during the process. She got the money, but she got pregnant.
And I will try and advise her, maybe she get rid of it. But it now depends. Like, if it's possible, she gets rid of it. If it's not possible, although it will be a very painful thing, but life goes on. You understand? I'm a type of person I can take care of someone's kids. So I accept it like that.
Okay. Let's flip the script a little bit.
Yep.
This time around, it's your wife that is on the sick bed, and your own single female boss wants to sleep with you so that she can give you the money to rescue your wife, to pay your wife's medical. Would you go ahead and sleep with your boss without even telling your wife at all?
Without telling my wife. Well, the other one, my wife won't tell me also.
Men now, it's different now.
Anything for me to save my wife, because I can't just... A woman I'm going to get married with will be a woman I'm going to love. Yeah. So if I don't love her, I won't marry her. So I'll do it for her, just for me to save her life. Okay.
What if you tell her and she says no, she doesn't want you to do it? Would you still go ahead to do it?
I will have to go ahead. I will have to go ahead and do it. Because even though at the end of the day, she finally loses her life, it will only take me for a period of time. I will go for another woman. You understand? So it's better for me to do it just for me to save her life.
Okay. She said no, but you went ahead to do it. And now you've impregnated your boss. What do you do in that situation?
It's a matter of understanding. I will need to call my people. This is exactly what happened, just for me to save her life. And before I call people, I have to call people that are very reasonable in the family. You understand? So we're going to settle it. It's something understanding something between you guys, between me and my wife.
God forbid, but you're bedridden, right? And the only way out to get enough money for your medical bill is if your husband has to sleep with his boss. Now, if you're in that situation, what would you do? How would you address such a situation?
No problem. Go ahead and sleep with your boss.
To save your life?
Yes.
Now, what happens if he impregnates the woman?
My life is saved. Nothing happens.
So to save your life, nothing else counts?
Nothing. I love him fine. And if there's anything he can do to save me, no problem.
So how do you handle the issue of the baby afterwards then?
I'll take care of the child.
As yours?
Yes, I will.
Or what would you even do in that situation? You're almost dying, no?
For me to sleep with my
No,
boss.
your husband has to sleep with his boss. His boss will give him the
He's
money
a
to
good
take care
man,
of
abi?
you. Yes, yes, yes.
I can't accept.
You won't let him go and sleep with.
No, no.
Why
I will
not?
look for the money.
No, you're on the bed. You're almost dying. This is the only opportunity. You have borrowed money, borrowed nothing. This is the only opportunity.
I will tell him to do it for me to survive.
But don't you think that is not a good thing? That's a sin. Don't you think
No,
it's a sin?
it's not a sin. It's a sin, but we tell God to forgive.
Because it's very important. Your life is important.
Yes.
What if he now gives his Oga Bele? Yes. She
Wow.
gets pregnant in the process. What will happen?
No, you cannot do like that. You know how
It's,
to do it.
it's mistake now. They were doing it, but the mistake. The woman got pregnant. But she will still give you the money.
There's nothing for me to do now.
So what will you do afterwards? Will you take the baby or what?
But the boss will not stay with me. We will not stay together. Maybe she will have her own apartment.
But will you be happy with the boss?
I will not happy because what my husband did means I'm not happy with it.
But it's just to save your life.
Yes.
Okay. What if it's the other way? It's your husband that is on the hospital bed and your own boss wants to, with you so that he can give you the money to save your husband. Will you?
If it is my husband, no, I will not accept. Maybe I'll go and look for money. Maybe
No, there's no money. You have borrowed. You have borrowed, but you have in fact it's too bad.
God will provide.
No, it's not. How come God didn't provide in your own case? Why is it now that it's your husband's case that God did provide?
God will forgive.
So you go ahead and meet your boss.
Once.
Will you enjoy it?
I don't know.
What if you enjoy it? Will you go back?
No, I won't enjoy it because I'm not happy. I can't enjoy it. It's for me just to sleep. Maybe it's just do pa.
All right.
Because I'm not happy.
This is crazy.
Right? Now, what do you do in such a scenario, in such a situation? What would you do?
And I'm in the hospital, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's getting worse. You might lose your life.
I'd rather lose my life. Seriously. Why are you surprised? If I were to switch this microphone and I'm asking you the same question, I'm sure you're going to say the same.
You rather lose your life?
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
It's just once. She just once and she'll get the money.
I know, we know. I'd rather lose my life than...
Why?
Yeah, for me, why would I allow her to do that? She's my wife. I wouldn't allow her go sleep with somebody else because I need to get well. I'd rather lose my life.
Okay, what if she goes behind your back and she does it and brings the money? Then what would you do?
Well, that's between her and God. At least I wasn't aware.
You won't reject the money.
Well, is she going to tell me when after she collects it?
I mean, she talks to you, she says, my boss is offering this. You said, no, don't want. But then she goes behind and she does it and she brings the money and says, I've done it. You said, no, I've done it.
I don't think she will do that.
No, this is what's happening.
It's what's happening. You say it's happening.
That's what's happening.
It's happening means it's happening elsewhere. It's not happening with me.
No. I mean, come on. We're painting a situation. We're painting a scenario.
Okay.
So what do you do in that case? What do you do?
Well,
would you take the money?
No, I won't.
So you tell her, oh, she's done it. Let her take the money.
Yeah, for real.
Come on.
You feel I'm kidding, right?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you ask some other people. I know they rather say let her sleep, let them leave, and sure you understand. But for me,
all right, let's flip the script a little bit. Okay, sorry.
More than a minute now. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
come on. Aren't you enjoying this? Let's
somewhere.
flip the script a little bit.
Okay.
This time around, she's the one on the sick bed, and you're the one who has the opportunity to sleep with your own female single boss.
Okay.
Would you do it?
Bobs, I not do. They say shoe. I not do, but make them bone. I not lay with anybody.
You don't love your wife now.
Eh?
You say you don't love your wife.
But you don't know my wife, man. I love my wife pieces. You know, gets bone that thing. But I would rather know. I don't know. It's just my conscience. I wouldn't want to do something my conscience is going to prick me about. And about God, she understand. Except probably I talk to God and God says I should go ahead. But I know God who says I should go ahead. You know that, right?
What if your wife says you should go ahead?
No. She's not God. I'll talk to God for
all right, man. Thank you very much.
I won't do anything than for her to look for the money, but not for her to sleep with her boss.
No. There's not that way. She has tried. She has borrowed. You've spent everything.
This
is the only way.
She let me be, no problem.
You'd rather die.
Yes. And let her be alive. If she's alive, my baby is alive, I'm fine with that.
You have a baby already?
Yeah, I have a baby.
Okay, wait. So What if you die and then she goes to marry the boss?
She goes to marry the boss. That one is fine. God, that's how God wants it. But for me to keep myself straight, I had to be straight. So I had to let her be, not for her to sell her body just because she wants to save my life.
But she loves you. She would like to do it for you.
Not for me. That's not more for me. She's selling her body. It's not more my own. If she's my wife, she had to leave everything away. You understand? She had to look for the money any other place. If there is no any other way, she forget about it.
All right, let's do something. Let's switch positions. Okay. This time around, it's your wife that is on the hospital bed, and your own female boss would like to sleep with you and give you the money. What do you do?
If I don't want to do it, I won't do it. I won't do it.
If you don't want, which one is if you don't want to do it?
I won't do it if I don't want to do it.
So you don't love your wife. You don't want to save your wife.
Saving my wife is not by going to someone's matrimonial home to have a sex or to have anything with her before I will be able to raise money to take care of my...
Your boss is single.
My boss is single. Even if she's single, I can't get married to two. Yeah, I can't get married to two. Why?
Just once. Just do it once and you get the money. You can save your wife.
I can't help. The same rights that my wife has to. That's the same rights I also have to keep away from all those things. Yeah.
So you let your wife die. You don't love her, you let her die.
If that's how God wants it, there's no how we can change it.
But yes, there's an opportunity to save her.
That's not an opportunity, it's a sin to God. That you're going out, you know you're married already, you're going out with another person just because someone is sick, you want to save her, then you sell your rights.
Okay. Now let's go back to that old script.
Okay.
Your wife, she goes ahead, she does it.
Okay.
And then she gets pregnant, but she gets the money. What then do you do? Would you let her pay your bills and save you and keep the baby? What do you do?
Keep the baby for me or for her? For...
I don't know. You're the man. What do you want?
No problem. Let her keep the money. Let her save my life and keep the baby. No problem.
Oh, then you won't mind.
Yeah, then I won't mind. Because she had the money already. She had, but Adibin, she don't have it. She want to go through it to get the money. I told her not to do that.
But she goes through it just to get the money. She does it without your consent.
Without
you said no, but she still went ahead.
And do it without letting me know. And if she didn't let me know, that one is different. It's a different case. I will allow that because I don't know. But for me to know and allow her to do that is not possible.
You know, you said no, but she still went ahead to do it. She told you, okay, look, my boss is saying this, so should I do it? You said no, don't do it. But then she goes to do it.
Without letting me know. Yeah, I will accept that. Because I
accept
don't know
the
where
money.
she get the money from. You understand? So that one, there is nothing, I don't have a stain.
What if she says, I had to sleep with my boss to get the money?
After saving my life, no problem.
You won't divorce her or anything?
I won't divorce her. I will just let her be. You know, there are some things that need privacy. There are some things that need, hey, just be here. And by then I will know I have some little boundary. It won't be like before. You understand? It won't be like before. There must be somehow this thing. You understand what I mean?
I don't think that is a situation like that. That is where you will know whom a wise man is. I can't say because my condition is not okay. I allow my wife to go and do such a dirty thing. I wouldn't like a situation like that. Yeah.
Are you saying you'd rather die?
Of course. I rather give up than allow my wife to go so. Even the Bible said it that a woman is for a man, not for men. You understand? So, as my wife is for me, and I'm not looking outside for another woman, I believe that it's for me and me alone.
So you won't let her do it?
No.
Okay. Now, she goes behind your back, she does it, and she gets the money. What do you do?
She's on her own. I don't think unless I don't know. Yes. But if I know that what he had done, I wouldn't allow her to use that money on me. That's a taboo.
Okay. Now let's flip the script a little bit. Yeah. Assuming she was on the sick bed, and you had the opportunity to, get intimate with your own boss to save her life, would you do that?
A boss woman.
Yes.
I won't allow my wife to do it for me. I don't think I can take that risk. I would rather pray for her. If God sees my faith that I'm trying to prove that when you marry, you have married, I think he will see me through.
Okay, she has to get we need the money.
Yeah, you're on the hospital bed. She can get the money, but she can only get it by sleeping with her boss.
You know what? Some guys will say, do it, but don't let me know about it. If she do it without my consent, maybe because I don't know, you understand, it will not pay me. But if I get to know, my brother, there is always another way. That is not the best way to get it.
You know about it.
Okay, I know about it.
You know about
Then
it.
not
It's
an
surgery.
option.
It's
not an
surgery.
option. My brother, it's not an option.
You'd rather risk dying?
I will not die because there must always be another way. That's it. Except if it's not my wife. It is my wife. Why should I sell my wife off? It's my pride. I have no reason to sell my pride off for anything.
There's no other way, bro.
My brother, that even if that is just the only way, but I'm telling you, I stick to it, and that's just it.
You sold your property, you borrowed money, you are in a tight position.
Yeah, my brother, I will not give my wife to her boss.
You'd rather die.
I'm telling you, that is my decision, and I'll stick to it. It's my pride. My wife is my pride. Not for any reason will I sell her pride to any man.
Okay. So, assuming you refuse, and then she still goes on to do it, what then would you do?
That is why from onstart I say, some people will say, do it, don't let me know about it. If she do it without my consent and I don't get to know about it, because whatever you're ignorant of will not kill you, or you are not bothered with it.
You're not ignorant. She tells you, you say no, but then she goes and she does it and brings the money.
She goes out and brings the money,
yes,
and eventually she does it. Yeah. But I didn't know about it.
You do know about it.
I didn't know. No, if I do know about it, like I said, I will never give my consent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You didn't give your consent,
yeah,
but she still went ahead to do it.
Okay, she do it, yes, without me knowing.
You said no.
Yeah, when I said no, then why should she can't go? Come on, because you know what? Since I have said no, whichever means she's going to use will be a means that I will be aware of.
She was scared of you dying.
Come on, but I have told her she must not do that. She won't. You see, my wife, I know, will not even. A wife that I called my wife, if she respects me, she won't even bring that as an option. Yeah, she won't even suggest that as an option. Because if she knows me, she knows the husband she married, she will know that her husband cherished her pride. And that her husband is a man of his word. You understand? She wouldn't even bring it as a pride, as an option. It's not possible.
Okay, let's flip the script now.
Yeah.
She's the one that is sick. Your own boss, your female boss, is offering you the money, but you have to sleep with your own boss. Would you sleep with your boss to save your wife?
To save my wife now. Okay, now you're now in the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
Okay, I'm an African man, my brother. So I am not trying to be, how do I put it, masculine here. Yeah. Because some women, when they hear this, they will say, okay, because you are a man. But as an African man, and as a tradition, I know that I, an African man, I can marry 3 wives if I choose, in as much as I can take care of them. So you see, that is why as an African man, that is why now you see the case is somehow different. The man and the woman, you understand? But you, as a woman, you cannot marry 2 men or 3 men at the same time. But I, as a man, I can marry 2 women or even 3 at the same time, in as much as I can take care of them. And you understand me now. So that is why the case differs.
So you're saying you go ahead and be intimate with your boss to save your wife, but she can't do that for you?
She can't do that for me. I am an African man. That is our tradition. My wife is my pride, my brother. You understand? So, but if it's for me, because I know if on a good consent, I can even still marry my boss. You understand? On a good consent, I can still marry my boss. So if my boss now, I have a good relationship with her, very good rapport with her, and then she offer to save the life of my wife. Why not? Because tomorrow, you never can tell, I can still make her my second wife. Yeah.
Okay, one more question.
Okay.
Your wife goes behind you, does it without your consent, and then she gets pregnant. Somehow you're able to get well. What do you do?
No, the thing is that even before the pregnancy appears, my brother, if I get to know that she does it, no, definitely, my brother, I will tell you, the love will not be there. Though it's my life she's trying to save, but then she has sold her pride. I wake up every morning, I remember that she does this. Though it's a very great sacrifice, but I'm telling you, she overstood. She shouldn't have gone that far. You understand? So any day I wake up and I remember that, no matter that I'm still living, one thing is this. Anybody can tell you, come on, but then I will tell you my mind. You understand? I wake up every morning, I remember that there is no way I will forgive, but forgetting will be very difficult. You understand? So then she now getting pregnant in the process. What do you think that son will be like? Definitely, I know the son is not mine. You understand? So that contradicts it the more. So I know the son is not mine. So how do you want me to say that son? You understand? So that is why I say it's not an option. It's not an option, my brother.
All right.
Well, in every situation, it's only God that can deliver one from that situation. And I believe that if my wife is God-fearing, she has to pray to God. And God will deliver us from that situation.
She's God-fearing, you are God-fearing.
Instead of her finding herself in a situation of, sinning against humanity, sinning against God. And, defiling her marital bed and all this. So I think in that situation it's not good for her to sleep with her boss.
So you won't let her do it?
No.
So you rather die?
I will not suggest. Not dying. Why should I die?
It's really bad. You're in a critical condition, and that's the only way she can raise money.
She has to go and pray. She's a Christian. I'm a Christian. God will find us. Will find a solution to such a problem and in that situation. So there's no how we will not come out of it as far as God is concerned.
So you never allow such a thing as a man?
Why would I say never? She has herself. She has herself.
What if she decides to do it behind your back?
I will not support that.
If she decides to do it behind your back, what would you do? And she brings the money, she does it behind your back and brings the money to pay your medical bills. What do you do?
I've said that I won't support that, whether at my back or at my front.
So you won't take the money? You won't let her pay your medical bills with the money?
With the money she
gets from her boss?
No, I wouldn't. In such
you
a,
just
in
die.
Such an art.
You die instead.
In such an art.
You die instead.
Why would I die? I believe God will not allow me to die. There are other ways God can raise the fund and deliver me, and by God's grace, I won't fall into such a situation.
Yeah, amen. Nobody would.
Pray for
what
such.
if it was the other way around, and your own boss would like to give you the money to save your wife? Would you do it?
To save my life?
Your wife. If it was your wife who was on sick bed and your own boss was offering, would you do it?
My wife won't be on sick bed though. It's not having something.
Of course, God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid. I won't pray for such.
Situation. We're just painting a scenario.
Such a scenario. If my boss come for rescue and give me the money, then I will appreciate that, but not in a manner or a situation whereby I will use it, I will offend God, I will sin or do something that is not good, or perform something that is not good or against my wife, or defile my marital bed.
So you let your wife die?
God will not allow my wife to die.
All right, thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. God will not allow my wife to die. God will help us find a way out. Some people said, you know what, guy, I'll do it as a man, African man. I have the right to marry 3-4 women if I want. All sorts of responses on the street today. It was fun, it was exciting, I enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys did too. Big shout out to the man behind the camera, Gift OK. If you've not followed us on Twitter and Instagram, go do that very quickly. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. My name is Sean Adetunji. You've been watching Night.com Street Gist. Till we come again next time, ensure you have yourself a great day. Goodbye.